Hello, welcome to day two. We are now in Barcelona, and right in front of us is the Sagrada Familia, guys. It's huge. It's amazing.
We have a
We have an appointment
appointment at what time?
like 10 o'clock, and we're just heading there.
So actually here in this place, you cannot just walk in. You must have a ticket and it's a timed ticket. And we bought ours a month before. So if you really want to come here, you have to be ready. And this is one place that you should not miss if you are in Barcelona because this is basically the highlight. So, okay, so let's go inside.
Let's go, guys.
So we just passed security. Our tickets were checked. So we are in the inner boundary of the church. So Sagrada Familia actually translates to the Holy Family. It was started around 1882. I remember because upon reading this, it's just it's like a century from my birthday. So this was uh, the work of Anthony Gaudi, one of the most prominent architects from the whole world. Uh, of course, he was not able to survive to see this church finished, and until now it is still pending construction. Based on the last estimate, it was supposed to be done around 2026, but due to the pandemic, I think it might be extended more. So one unique characteristic that you can see in this church is the absence of right angles and straight lines. And the reason of Antonio Gaudi is that in nature, you rarely see right angles and straight lines. And aside from, of course, his faith, nature was a prominent influence on the way, on his works. So, uh, so you can see actually the story of the Bible in his works, no? So, like for example, here, so in this particular area, you can see the story of the birth of Jesus Christ in Bethlehem. So that's one example. And then in other areas, you can see uh, different stories from the Bible. Okay? So I think because the sun is going out, let's go inside. Okay. So this is the altar of Sagrada Familia. So we overheard that they still have a weekly mass here, and about in the upper right corner, that's where they have the choir stand. So there, and then if you see the altar, I remember this one vlog, and this vlogger admitted that he was an atheist, but upon seeing this altar, it was the closest feeling that he ever of a religious feeling that he ever held as an atheist. So that speaks coming from an atheist. That is it speaks a lot, no? Okay.
Santa, what's playing?
Organ.
Look at the door. It has Jesus. It's the only thing I can read. Joseph. Jesus. No, no, I'm just showing the door. Yeah. I don't know, It's Spanish, no? Ano yung floor? May drawing. Jerusalem. They're going, parang Palm Sunday.
So then,
So we're going to the side. What area is this? Mga gamit sa church, the sacristy. Ano to?
This is the candelabra with 15 candle holders in a triangle shaped used for Easter celebrations through 1956.
wow.
Excuse me, do you know where the restroom? Outside.
View from the crypt. Oh, interesting.
Pew.
What's a pew? Oh, so it's like, oh, oh look.
Parang prayer.
This one is the chair from the crypt. Ano yun? Upuan ng pare? In front of the... This one is pulpit from the crypt. So that's where the priest tells his homily. Is it?
Okay, this is the altar cards of the chapel. It contained the fixed part of the mass. They were placed on the altar to help priests follow the recitation of the Eucharist. Oh. Nice. More candle holders. Wow, what is that?
So this is from a different angle. So you can see again, a story from the Bible on the death, on the crucifixion and death of Jesus. No? So if at the front of the church, you can see the stories of his birth and his life. At the back, it's more on his death.
This is a small replica of the Sagrada Familia.
The original model.
It's the original model. Tingnan natin. So it's the, saan ang English? 1910 model was displayed by the Society in the Grand Palais Paris for the exhibition Gaude commissioned Joseph Marie Jujol, who is his close collaborator to do the polychromy work. It's the first and only time in the architect's life that this work was on display abroad. Parang medyo sira-sira na siya, no? Kasi siya yung first, 1910 pa to. So it was made in 1910, yung model.
Oh, it's the workshop of
So it's the workshop of Anthony Gaudi. So this is what Gaudi did. So he made this strings like that, sacks of sacks and strings. Yeah, and he put it all together,
The inspiration of the building. So he did that, right? He put like sacks
and
and
then
strings. And then for the inspiration, like he flipped it over, and then he put like white sheet, and then that's how he made like the shape and structure. Yeah, there was an outline in the video that was shown. That's yeah there.
so this is where Anthony Gaudi died, in the Hospital de la Santa Cruz in Barcelona in 1926, 3 days after being run over by a tram on his way to the Saint Philippe Neri Chapel of prayer. On June 12, a great crowd joined his procession towards the temple of the Sagrada Familia. Grabe naman, nasagasaan ng tram. Kripta. So, when Anthony Gaudi died, he was buried here in Sagrada. This is the tomb of Anthony Gaudi. Let's see. Can you see?
Down there.
He was buried here. His remains is still here. And his greatest work of art, Sagrada Familia. Oh, there's someone there. There's someone walking. Is that a real person? Joke.
Of course.
Ah, okay. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, inside. Yeah, and dyan. It's very spurry. You can't really see. It's so dark.
Sa likod, nasa ilalim.
And it's down below. No? And you can't go down.
Wow.
He dedicated his life here, so he was buried here in Sagrada Familia.
So we just finished visiting the Sagrada Familia. It's you can, there is some sense of spirituality inside the place. It's not just a tourist place, but primarily a church, in my view, because in Europe, many churches have become museums, no, instead of being a church. But here you can see that it's there because it serves as a symbol of Catholicism, and it is primarily a church. So as to the kids, let's ask them what they think after visiting the place.
It's really nice. I like it. I like the museum. I like.
First impression.
Yeah, I like the architecture. It's really nice. Yeah, that's it.
It's really nice. It's peaceful.
The first impression of Raquel was wow, and then the other people heard it and they say, yeah, that's the first impression that you will say once you see the Sagrada Familia. You will see the very artistic view and skills of Anthony Gaudi. He really poured his life into it, and it paid off. Super nice.
He got buried inside the church.
He's even when he died, his remains remain in Sagrada Familia. Our right now we're just gonna have our lunch. It's now 11:38. Our hotel is actually very near Sagrada Familia, so we can just go back anytime. We haven't went to the secret garden where you can have a good picture, so we'll try to go back later. And then right now, after we have our lunch, we saw this place. We really wanted to try paellas. And then Daddy chose this restaurant. There's really no one here, so I don't know if it's good or not because there's really no one here. It's already 11:30 and we're the only ones eating here. So hopefully it'll be good. And then after this, we're gonna go to where are we going? Casa Batlo and Casa Milo to see the other works of Anthony Gaudi.
But we will walk because we are actually not in a hurry. We have the entire day free. So we will just walk around, but of course we have to be mindful of pickpockets.
So that's our only itinerary for today.
While at the same time working. So we're
Just
working
walking
actually.
around. Gonna go around to see all the works of Anthony Gaudi. Okay, so daddy's not now working. I'm gonna also try to check my emails while waiting for the food. Okay? So, ngayon, we just ordered paella. Paella. Ang sabi nila, if the paella is color yellow, legit daw.
Orange.
Ayan, and then you need to put lemon.
Oh, thank you. Wait.
But you cannot eat, Raquel.
What?
You're just gonna watch us. Joke. Uy, tumalsik! Bon appetit.
So we just finished lunch. And it is we are done.
Aftermath. Ubus na. Masarap naman siya. Ang chicken paella and seafood paella. One platter of paella is around 17 euro. I don't know if cheap na ba yun. Cheap na ba yun? I think mahal. I think 11 lang yata ang isang platter. Pero sige na.
So this is Casa Mila, one of the notable works of Anthony Gaudi in Barcelona. It's actually home to there are actual residences there, but there is a part museum, but you need to buy a ticket beforehand. At the bottom there is a restaurant called Cafe La Pedrera. So but we're just here outside. We have no plans of going inside for now. Perhaps later when the kids are older and would appreciate it more, we will come back. Okay, so our next destination will be Casa Batlo.
Now,
Now, on our third itinerary of the day, so we just walked from Casa Mila. Now, Casa Batlo. So, same with Sagrada Familia, Anthony Gaudi gets most of his inspiration aside from his faith, but also from nature. So this is again another apartment, but the facade is inspired by the back of a dragon, which in my opinion probably means at the back of a lizard because wala namang dragon talaga, di ba? So this is more colorful than Casa Mila, and I think more visited because you can see lots of people. There's more people here than in Casa Mila.
so crowded, guys.
Daming tao sa loob.